Hi there, and welcome back to the Beach House Garden Diary. In this video, we are doing some winter maintenance work, as well as digging a trench in the back of my garden. But before we get there, let's get this messy perennial bed in order. So it's 3 days after the crazy snowfall, and this beautiful perennial bed is completely ruined because the snow was falling from the roof exactly on top of these plants, and I just can't make myself to look at these plants when they are in such vulnerable condition. So what I'm going to do is to smash this snow that we have in here and tie the leftover grasses up with these rubber bands. So let's see if we can get that done very quickly. So it's actually so warm today, so I barely need my gloves, but I'm gonna use them just in case. Throwing ice cubes out of the bed here. I think that works. I'm using tiny rubber bands to tie everything together and cut out everything else that I already found to be too broken or just making the garden bed too messy for my eye. That was quick, and it does look so much neater now. And while we are waiting, I'm gonna cover up also this guy, because although it has been living here since May 2023, I am still going to cover it up, because it has such a tiny root ball. So I really hope that this will be the last year where this tree needs a cover up, and then the root system will be already strong enough to get the water out from the ground. Oh my goodness, and last year I experienced a lucky moment where a neighbor with an excavator moved into our neighborhood. As we were digging some trenches during the summertime, he also promised me some help to deepen up this tiny trench, which actually collects all the drainage water from the whole area in our neighborhood. And today was the day. This trench hadn't been cleaned since 2002, when this whole area was under development and was severely clogged up with mud and plants and everything you can imagine. So while he was digging, I decided to do some maintenance works in the back of the garden. And although it seems that I am running around pretty much randomly here, I was actually collecting some branches in order to use them as the edges for some flower beds. Meanwhile, look at this water pathway opening up. It was insane, as there had not been any flow for years. So here is the progress so far, and basically this is how we left it, as the ground was a little bit too soft to continue with digging. Done with the branches, I decided to collect all the rubbish that had surfaced with the digging works. For example, remains of footwear or plastic bottles. And this is how we left the area for the day. And compared to how it looked before, we had almost created a river. And that's a good thing, because now there's less room for the mosquitoes to propagate. Oh wow, and this day actually came in this winter. So I will use this special string to tie the branches to these metallic rods in here. So I hope with the next snow they already feel better. Well, the thing is, this pine tree was supposed to have an upward looking branches, and as it had been also suffering over the years under the heavy snow, the branches were not at all looking upwards anymore. So I had to provide them some support. And in addition to tying up the branches, I also installed a tiny shading fabric, not for the shading purpose, but in reality for distributing the snow load. So let's see how that works. And that is it for the day. I'm very happy to see that the birds are already gathering again, and there is some blue light in the sky, indicating that the spring is not behind the mountains anymore. Or exactly behind the mountains. As for the couple of next weeks, I'm going for my yearly ski trip, which I cannot wait. Thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and I see you back in here after a couple of weeks. Take care.